Hey guys, today I'm going to be going over a party Barb build that works well in conjunction with others and supports group play. Although the DPS output of the build is a bit lower compared to others like Whirlwind Wren with a Scorn, the utility and ability to maintain Wrath while sticking to the group results in a much more enjoyable playing experience for everyone. While the first run streams in the background, I'm going to be going over the skills as well as the way that they can be changed to better match the group you're playing with or the route that you're taking. In the second run, I'll go over some more specific cases using examples from the run. A lot of how you play and what skills you choose will depend on the party composition. The group here consists of 2 non-Tempest Rush monks that only have Thunderclap and Blazing Fist for movement speed, and a CM Wizard running Teleport. Since we want to move together as a coherent group, providing Forced March for the 20% movement speed boost to the 2 monks is a major priority, since the slowest link in the chain will determine the rate at which the party can move. The issue here is that by dropping Sprint Run Like the Wind, our Fury generation is greatly impaired and maintaining Wrath becomes a challenge. If we can't maintain Wrath, we lose out on a lot of DPS and lose our immunity to crowd control. I've tried many approaches to dealing with this issue, and in the end I found that Weapon Throw with no escape to be the best option. It pretty much guarantees that you will be able to perma-Wrath, as well as provide some utility with a stun by going with a Throwing Hammer rune. The second best skill to generate Fury, Bash, is really annoying because of the 20% chance for knockback. As you can see, we're doing Voda here, but we're also killing a lot of the trash mobs if there's a sufficiently large group to get the extra drops. However, because Voda does not have very many trash mobs, I chose to run Warcry Impunity instead of Ren Lacerate, which I probably would have used if I was doing a more trash-focused build. Giving the defensive boost of Warcry is especially important to the CM Wizard when taking down elites, so that they can just sit in the middle of every nasty affix that appears and just tank it while maintaining the permafreeze. You'll notice that the monk in the group is also running Mantra of Healing with Time of Need to get another 20% boost in resists on top of my Warcry. The major DPS skill in this build is going to be Hoda. Depending on your DPS and whether or not you have a CM Wizard in your group, you'll run either Smash or Thunderstrike. Keep in mind that Thunderstrike requires that you land the killing blow to proc the stun, so if your DPS is much lower than the rest of your party members, you probably won't be able to proc it. Thunderstrike also has a lower proc ratio than Smash, meaning that maintaining full Fury is a bit tougher. Although a Hoda reduction SOJ is very helpful in sustaining this DPS, it is not necessary since your Weapon Throw can be mixed in every few Hodas to top off your Fury. Weapon Throw can cancel the Hoda animation, allowing you to attack faster than your sheet would suggest. The last 2 skills in this build, Wrath and Battle Rage, are pretty self-explanatory. Now let's slow things down and look at the specifics during a complete run. At the start, you want to balance your goal of getting enough Fury to pop Wrath with providing the movement speed boost to your party. I normally get things started by using a few basic attacks, popping Warcry, followed by Battle Rage. Once things get going, you want to make sure that your Fury is first going towards providing Forced March, and only casting Wrath if you have extra to spare. However, if you encounter an elite pack right away, casting Wrath takes priority. When you engage an elite pack, I like to lead with Weapon Throw so that I can stun them while my party gets set up, as well as filling up my Fury Globe for the extra crit chance on Hoda. Once things get started, I just Hoda away while trying to hit as many targets at once. When the mob is at less than 5% HP, if my Fury Globe isn't full, I like to use Weapon Throw to fill it up. If you find that one of your party members is straggling behind for reasons other than being AFK, it's your duty to stay behind to provide Forced March for them. If you continue to only provide Forced March to your group members that are in your screen, the straggler will fall more and more behind. While you wait for them, you can also maintain your Fury and Wrath by using Weapon Throw on a nearby mob. If you find your Wrath timer running very low, make sure you position yourself correctly on the elite pack so that you're hitting more than 2 mobs. This way you should be able to Fury dump using Sprint or Battle Rage while holding down Hoda to reset the timer. In addition, if there are trash mobs clumped together, using a Hoda or 2 to take them down helps with Fury dumping as well as providing some DPS. Ren tends to be more Fury efficient in terms of dishing out damage to trash mobs, but it's worse in generating the Fury back. Another thing to keep in mind is that because the damage from Weapon Throw is quite low, you generally won't be able to have enough Life Leech to stand in the middle of Arcane Beams. This means that in cases such as this, I will have to Hoda even though I'm not at full Fury to ensure that I stay alive. So in this run you can see that I'm not doing the best job of maintaining my Fury, however I'm still able to give the group Forced March. When we encounter the next elite pack, you'll see that once we have it set up, I run to grab another elite pack. This is a technique that's specific to this piece of Voda to avoid backtracking. It's best for me to go grab it since the CM must stay to permafreeze and I'm much faster than the monks. Besides that, I don't think there's much else to explain. Just make sure you stick with the group to provide Force March and Warcry, then maintain your Wrath using Weapon Throw. One caveat of this build that I should mention is that if your party's DPS is much less than yours, it might be a bit frustrating for you as a Barb since you'll likely farm faster solo. I highly recommend finding a group of similarly geared players to play with, using party boosting synergistic skills as well. If you feel like you're losing a lot of DPS using this build over the traditional Whirlwind, keep in mind that Hoda Ren is considered the highest DPS output for a Barb. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys and will encourage you to play as a more supportive and likable party Barb. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the run.
Feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. I could feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. 'Cause it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna breathe. And it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna need.